Your ego is really just an asshole, trickster, gaslighting roommate that you can't evict because local laws just don't allow it. So you're stuck with them. But sometimes they'll leave a note on the door that says, hey, I moved out. And then later on you're sitting there and the lights are blinking on and off and the heat keeps changing and the fans are going off, and you realize that he's just hiding in a closet playing another trick on you, telling you that he left, but he's still there. So that's what the ego is. It really is just this, I'll say it again, this asshole, trickster, gaslighting roommate that you just can't get rid of. They're there for the long haul. So even wanting to get rid of your ego, it's just your ego wanting to get rid of your ego, or your ego saying how cool you are for trying to get rid of your ego or for having gotten rid of your ego. I mean, who is it that wants to get rid of your ego anyways? Once you think about that question, then it gets really weird, because it's like, well, if the me that is me wouldn't want anything and would be happy with the way things are, then the me that is me wouldn't be the one that wants to get rid of my ego. It would be my ego that wants to get rid of my ego, or tell me that I got rid of my ego. Yeah, I know. So even thinking that you're in control of your ego is just your ego telling you to be proud of being in control of your ego. And it's the same thing with getting rid of it, or even working with your ego. You can't really you can't have a truce or a compromise with your ego. It just is what it is, and it does what it does. And so you should just do what you're gonna do. But like, even as I'm making this video, and this is kind of funny, right? Because my ego is involved in the making of this video. So right now my ego is saying, this dumb shit. He thinks he has me figured out, and he thinks he knows what I would say. That's my ego. It's laughing at me right now because I'm talking about it, trying to talk about how I have it figured out. And there's my ego in the background going, what a dumbass. But it is what it is, right? So the trick, of course, is there is no trick. You just know that your ego just is, and that it affects everything that you do. It affects every decision that you make. It affects every emotion that you have. You can think of it like space-time, like the fabric of space-time. It just is. And you don't try to get rid of gravity. You don't try to get rid of any of the other physical forces. You learn to live with them. You just accept that they are. And my example is, I know that gravity exists. I don't have a problem with it. It keeps me on the ground. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I do involves gravity. And so if I try to put something here, that's going to be ridiculous. I know that there's gravity, and I know it's going to fall. So I plan for that. I don't put things right in the middle of the air. I put things down on things. I put things in my hand. And that's all it is. With your ego, don't spend all this time and energy trying to get rid of it. Just accept that it's there, and it's always going to affect you, and no matter what you do. So just learn to be comfortable with that. And learn to be comfortable with hitting the like button too. Have a great day.